दोस्तों, हम 32 एपिसोड्स यानी 32 एपिसोड पब्लिश कर चुके हैं। तो आप इन वीडियोस को देखते तो हैं सारे एपिसोड्स को, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग वो हैं जिन्होंने इनको अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है। दोस्तों याद रखिए, आपके सब्सक्राइब करने से हमको और ज़्यादा शक्ति मिलती है, बल मिलता है, ताकत मिलती है, प्रेरणा मिलती है, ताकि हम इस तरीके के वीडियो और लेकर के आ सकें। तो अगर आपने इस वीडियो को पूरा देखा है तो जरूर इस वीडियो को देखने के बाद प्लीज़ शेयर कीजिए आपकी 3 ऐसी लर्निंग्स जो आपको लगता है आपके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है। Friends, in today's episode, we have a guest, Dr.Poornima. Dr.Poornima is an author, she's a psychologist and she's a Reiki healer. We'll be discussing more about the psychological changes in the society, especially in the Indian society, and the movies, the impact of these movies on the kids and the society. More importantly, recently released movie Animal and the impact of Animal. Enjoy watching this episode with me, with Dr. Poornima. So Poornima ji, I recently watched this movie called Animal. So I shared, my experiences on this movie. What is your experience about this entire movie?
Even I watched the movie in Netflix. I'm against violence first time.
Okay.
My daughter gave me a review after seeing the movie in the theater, saying that don't go to theater and watch. You can't see it. So when I came to the OTT platform, I thought, let me see, so much of hype given on this movie. So I wanted to watch how is it. And the movie, I felt it could have been much better without violence. So much of violence. And if they wanted to convey that theme, like convey the story of the relationship between about parenting or how it affects the child, about good parenting and stuff like that, they could have done in a different way. Because seeing this movie, anybody, even a child, will think violence is okay, violence is normal, and that's how the entire world is. This kind of perception the child or anybody will get. And they keep on killing everybody left, right, center, like as though there is no law, there is no government, there is nothing exists, no police, and everybody is silent. You can kill anybody anytime. You can just walk in to even a seminar or auditorium, wherever you can just walk in and kill anybody, shoot them. The machine gun was like as though a toy gun. Seriously. And just one family can destroy everybody.
Another thing, I was shocked to see कि ये मूवी में जो एक्टर होते हैं, काम करने वाले जो राइट, लाइक रणबीर कपूर, is it not a moral responsibility of a Ranbir, before you go and work for the movie, at least there is a responsibility. You are there on the screen and many youngsters are watching you. Unnecessary, getting so much of angriness. Why? What was the reason behind? The father is not giving attention to the child. How about mother? How about the siblings? So absolutely unrealistic thing.
Exactly.
I think the purpose of such movie is to just get more TRP and revenue and something.
Absolutely, yes.
Another thing is, the nudity and maybe the kind of dialogue. What is your take on this? What did you observe?
The dialogues were horrible, like seriously, I don't know what censor board was also doing.
Absolutely.
If it was still launched on a OTT platform, like in the sense it's still fine, but then it became such a hit in the theaters where dialogues was horrible to hear.
So if a movie is hit on any platform, it cannot be the parameter we can say the movie was good. Right, there's a masala for the movie, you bring such topics, especially you bring more nudity, you bring more such ugly and unrealistic, unparliamentary dialogues in the movie, and bring some more, this type of psycho character in the movie will become super duper hit, right? And this is what the recipe people are using, like this, who is the director of this movie, I don't remember the name of this guy. I don't know whether he has been treated by his parents like this. or is he really, his son is treating him like this, So there is something, which is called the moral responsibility, social responsibility, which has been, on the toes, which has been, taken for the granted in this movie.
And from where do they get all these, guns and all these bombs and all those things? From where do they get all these things? That means there is free supply happening in India, is it? I mean, it's giving a very bad picture about India, I should say that. It's giving a really very bad picture about India. And
हाँ, कुछ तो उसमें रियलिस्टिक चीज हो, सब जगह पूरा उठा के सब पूरा फालतू, मतलब कुछ भी चल रहा है, कुछ भी चल रहा है, मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि क्या कर रहे हो क्या नहीं कर रहे हो यार। अब कुछ सोचो तो सही, मतलब हद है, मतलब तुमको शर्म नहीं आती इसे मूवी बनाते हुए? द वे यू आर थिंकिंग टू मेक अ मूवी। और ये जो एक्टर काम कर रहे हैं, जो एक्ट्रेस काम कर रही है, जो डायरेक्टर्स हैं, प्रमोटर्स हैं, वो कुछ सोचते ही नहीं है। सबसे ऊपर एंड ओवर एंड अबाउट दैट जो सेंसर बोर्ड वाले हैं, चद्दर ओढ़ के वो भी सो रहे हैं या वो खुद भी साइको बन गए, समझ में नहीं आता क्या चल क्या रहा है।
सब कुछ खरीद सकते हैं लगता है।
हाँ, हो सकता है कि सब कुछ खरीद सकते हैं लोग। So this is what the normal opinion about the people. Now, what do you say about the kind of relationship people are having nowadays? And it is they make relationship for a spur of moment and for the time, not going for too long, and they get bored very soon. And they don't want to continue. Now breakups होते हैं, hookups के बाद breakups होते हैं. What do you say? What is the reason? And most of the people, they fall in the trap of frustration and then humiliation and kind of the psycho issues.
Proper understanding is not there. One thing is understanding and more.
What do you mean by understanding? Yeah.
Understanding each other, accepting each other the way they are. That's one thing. They see all the nice, all the rosy points and then fall in love, and later they get to see all the red flags.
Yeah.
By then it's too late already. So
I see this is a bit similar
even
to
in this movie, if you see where he goes and then he sleeps around, he has a relationship with another lady, serious relationship.
Yeah.
That's how they show. And then later he says to his wife that it was done for the sake of extracting information.
Yeah.
So that means it's fine, is it, to extract information? There are different ways. Not necessarily you have to go and have a relationship, emotional relationship with another person. And at the same time, he was not able to accept if she does the same stuff.
Yeah.
So again here, men can do anything, but women can't do. Women should still accept it and be like that. And in this, if you notice, even Ranbir Kapoor's mom, she's been like no part at all, no importance given to her words, or she's just like that. Till the end, she was not having any importance. She was not given respect. That itself means that respect. There is no respect to women. So it is okay not to respect women.
More of patriotic kind of the scenario. His father was ruling the family, and then he become so much of dominating and full of anger. He was trying to rule everyone, all the sister, mother, and everywhere.
Right.
I remember that there was a scene, when he said, "His mom, please don't come in between me and my father." And then mom was just thinking that whether should I come and discuss something or not. He was very much dominated towards both the sisters. And because of which, he asked his, his sister that something happened in the college, and let me take you there. And then he started asking and shooting people.
From where did he get that? So that means from the childhood he's thinking that that is fine. Doing all those things are fine, right? So.
Thank you so much for sharing your point of view. It will be very useful for our viewers.
At least not these kind of movies can't tolerate. It really gives a very bad impression.
Yeah. What was the scene you were talking about, that the flight wala jo tha?
No, they show as though their honeymoon, their first night, like in the flight, and he's only pilot and he only does all those things, and as he behaves as though he's in some hotel room. He comes in a towel. Flight is operating, flight is going. He comes in a towel. Then he keeps brushing his teeth, and then they'll be making love. Suddenly, while making love, they will be sleeping, and they will realize, now it might hit. The flight might hit some mountain. This one, suddenly he will go on. He'll pull. that means what? A pilot job is so easy job, is it? Even seeing that movie, you know, I felt even I can ride a flight. I know. Nowadays, movie I am seeing so many movies. It looks like being a pilot is such a easy job. Flying is such a easy job. Like anybody can take an aircraft and just like that go. And there is a point where he makes her sit in the cockpit, and then tells her, "You hold it. I will just take bath and come. I'll get freshen up and come. You hold this. You just hold this, and it's like a steering wheel. You just hold this. I'll come." I mean, they're making a joker out of everything. A joke, seriously. When did he get trained on pilot? I know they can't show everything. It's already a 3.5 hours movie, I think. Yeah, it's a long movie.
Such a you know, the blunders they did in the movie, entire movie. You see the dialogue delivery. You see, you know, the kind of relationship, unnecessarily putting that psycho character over there, you know, and Ranbir Kapoor.
At the end, one thing is he keeps on telling that I want to be a good father to my children. Like not repeat the father like how my father is. But then at the end, he also does the same, right? Like his children will leave him and they'll be like, wife is taking him away from the children. Imagine if she goes away, again the children will go through the same kind of stuff. Yeah, pain. So they are not giving the right message here. That's what I feel.
Wonderful.